I have a plan.
You've got a plan.
Yes.
First of all, you're copying me from when I said I had a plan.
No, I'm not. People say that all the time. It's not that unique of a thing to say.
Secondly, I don't even believe you have a plan.
I have part of a plan.
I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Just a quick intro because this is going to be a very quick video. Never done anything like this before, but I've seen loads of other booktubers do it, and I think it's quite a cool idea because it can kind of see where we're going, see what you might like to see. You might want to make a comment about something you might be interested in seeing if you're watching this, clearly. Anyway, this is a short video of what my plans are for this channel, what I intend to do in the next few months.
Plans are pointless. Staying alive's as good as it gets.
So, to start off with, I just wanted to say thank you to the subscribers that have been subscribing. If you're tempted to subscribe because you think you might be getting some good stuff from this channel, please do. I've got a little bit of a routine now on how I make these videos. So, I've got like a theme tune that comes from the Beamer's catalogue that Louis wrote. And I've got this thing about putting sound clips up that I quite enjoy. So, yeah, and my editing is definitely getting better. I have less requirements for editing lately, which is good. But what is the content that I'm planning to do in the next few months? One of the things I want to do very soon is an author profile on Claire North. So these are 3 of the books she's written, possibly my 3 favourites, I guess, of hers. But there's also things like The Pursuit of William Abbey as well, which is one of the sort of second to last ones she wrote. And then here's her latest one, Notes from the Burning Age, which I haven't read yet. So as soon as I've read this, I will be doing the Claire North video. So I'm looking forward to that because she's awesome. So it'd be nice to do a video on her. I also plan to do a dystopian book recommended kind of selection. So Brave New World I'm going to read first because I expect that's going to be in there because I haven't read this yet. But there's a bunch of others I've already read. I've also got Octavia Butler's Parable of the Sower to read as well, which I expect will be in there. So I'm looking forward to doing that one as well. You can probably tell from a previous video that I've done that I love time travel stuff, and I've been collecting some more time travel books, and I am planning to do another time travel video because there's tons out there, and these are some of the ones that I've been hunting down to read, and I think they're going to be awesome. So I'm hoping to do another time travel one. Also, this one here may feature in a video I want to do about short stories. So it's a really good collection, but it's definitely something I want to cover. I want to do a video about short stories because they're awesome. I've read so many over the years, and some of my favourite authors kind of specialise in short stories. This is a great anthology. This is a nice one to feature if I do it like that, like just sort of centre on particular anthologies. But I definitely want to do that one soon as well. Once I've read the Wayward Pines trilogy from Blake Crouch, which will be in the next few months, I want to do a Blake Crouch video as well. So I've already talked about these 2 books in other videos, but it'd be nice to do one just about Blake Crouch. These 2 are 2 of my favourite books ever. Absolutely unbelievable books. But I also bought this one recently. I found this one abandoned, which looks really good. It's one of his older ones. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And he's just a brilliant author. So, yeah, once I've read the whole of the Wayward Pines trilogy, I will be hopefully doing a Blake Crouch video. I'd like to do a video that's based around the idea of agnosticism or atheism. And there's some really cool books out there that are on that theme. I've got tons of them, and it'd be nice to pick either 5 or 10 of my favourites on that kind of subject. So that's another thing I'd like to do. So some non-fiction there, and I was generally thinking about doing a non-fiction video as well, just like 10 favourite non-fiction. These books here are sequels to 3 of my favourite books, so I'm looking forward to hopefully doing a few videos on duologies. So Interference by Sue Burke is a follow-up from Semiosis, and if this is as good as Semiosis, I'll do a video around both of those books because they are so good, or that first one was so good. If that one's as good, it'd be nice to do that. The Will Destroy the Galaxy for Cash is by Yahtzee Croshaw. And the first book that this is a follow-up to, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love that book. So if this is just as good, I'll be doing a video on that as well. Also, I was hoping to do another book recommendation video on 10 comedy science fiction books, another 10 after the 10 I've already done. So I'd like to do that as well. Also, this book, Day Zero, is a prequel to Sea of Rust. Sea of Rust, I haven't really talked about it yet, but it was one of my favourite books I read that year. When I read that, I absolutely loved that book. Really, really good. And then Day Zero came out, and I was so chuffed that he'd written a prequel to it. So I'm going to read this as soon as I can. And if that's as good as that, then, or even if it's even not as good, but almost as good, if it's remotely as good, it'd be nice to talk about these two books. So Sea of Rust and Day Zero, it'll hopefully be something I'll be talking about soon as well. Also, I'm planning, I've got a list together that I'm going to get through. I've got tons and tons of Stephen King books, and I wanted to do another 10 recommended Stephen King books as well. So I've already done one, but I'm going to do another 10 once I've decided which ones I'm going to use, and actually I want to read a few more as well. So that's on the planning as well. I also definitely want to explore more fantasy like I've been trying to do recently, and clearly this has been raved about a lot, so I've got this now to hopefully start reading that. Probably over Christmas time I'll read this one. So yeah, I look forward to this. So this might end up getting a book review as well if it's that good. The other thing to say with this idea of plans ahead is I am enjoying this. It's kind of a bit of fun. My other YouTube channels, the Bemis one and obviously my work one, much more of a serious endeavour, but this is just a bit of fun because I love reading. It's nice to talk about books, so you know, if there are comments on the videos, it's quite nice to talk about the books from that point of view. So yeah, just a bit of fun, but I'll probably end up doing, my aim is to do like 3 a month, something like that for this channel. So hopefully keep it fresh, keep it interesting, and maybe evoke some discussion about books. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe to the channel if you want to see this stuff and you want to see more stuff, and let me know what you want to see as well based on the stuff I've done already. And thanks a lot. Bye.